but it wasn't Beat. Beat was just in the green room.
My new buddy, Beetlejuice.
I just happened to walk by. I looked in the room and I saw Beat there. It was like, you know, when the room goes dark and there's just a bright light, a spotlight on a person, I went, this guy's a star. And I brought him in and he was a hit.
Seeing Beetlejuice is definitely the highlight of my life. How old are you?
Me? I'm 48.
Wow.
Really?
What?
I would have thought you were a kid. Is he really 48?
Yeah.
You're 48, Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Really? You have a young face. I think you're going to live a long time.
My man's gonna live.
Aren't you lucky?
Of course, the rest is history. We have Beetlejuice on all the time. Look at Beat with the golf club like Tiger Woods. He's got a sleeping bag for some reason. I don't even know why.
Why are you wearing a crown?
Cause I'm the king, brother.
You're the king.
I don't think in the history of this show I ever said to Beetlejuice's manager,
Hello? Is the thing on? Mom, is this thing on? She always puts my microphone off. It's crazy. This thing on? Man, is this thing on? Hello everyone, welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play. As per usual, around this time, every day around this time, Minecraft Let's Plays. You're used to it, I know. I just say it for all the new viewers who are here to watch a little bit of Minecraft gameplay. And so today I decided, you know, because we always play Minecraft, today I decided, how about some Minecraft? And I was like, pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. And so I thought to myself, what could I play? That's good. And so I played Minecraft. And so welcome to the Minecraft stream, guys. Not watched this dude for years. What have you been up to? Just some Minecraft Let's Plays and stuff. The usual. What's this one? What's the red? Is red attack? I'm gonna check the settings. Player attack move click. Player attack. So if I press this, it only attacks players? Can you hear the music? It looks really quiet. You like motorbike? I hate it. It's hot, it's windy, and no air conditioning. Wait, it does move towards the minions. Oops. I thought this only attacks players. Misfortune support, huh?
blood.
Hello, Tutti. This immense slow here is insane. You're slowed by like 3 people. Nice, we got the revenge. How's it going, Tutti? Oh, she's dead.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Actually, their Ashe is like really bad. She eats almost every skill shot. I'm not so sure why this Jinx is still here. LOL is doing the most weird things for me, like not registering keys. Really? That's odd. I've never had that before. Like, if it gives you cooldown and it doesn't do the animation, okay, but it still goes off. Why are you pinging?
An enemy has been slain.
That's an early ult.
enemy has been slain.
When using rifk, I wanted to use it, but it doesn't let me start Steam after I loaded it. I don't know what's wrong. Like it tells me to start Steam as admin, then I start as admin, it just closes Steam.
Killing spree. Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh. There's an ult coming here for me.
An ally has been slain. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
So weird that they have no vision here. Why are they not placing wards? I don't know, it's like the second or third time the jungler is here. And we didn't even have one. Oh, here's our jungler. Fuck me. I don't think we would have gotten him anyways. You have no mana! Well, me in this situation. Oh, hello, Rainfo. Yeah, this one was already announced a couple days ago already. When I tried to stream with my camera, that the announcement got made, but then I never streamed.
An enemy has been slain.
Can you not read the title? I can't use rifk. It doesn't let me open Steam after I load. Yeah, but hello. Hello, info. Hello.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, Jinx is following a bit here. Oh shit. Just let the tower fall.
Destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
We have more kills. Hello? This guy does not do. This guy doesn't do any damage.
Shut down.
This jungle guy. Wait, I didn't even ignite this guy earlier. I thought I ignited Olaf. Guess I didn't. I don't know, I think silver or gold or something. Hello! Yeah, this is ranked. Korean server, challenger and all whatnot. Didn't we get a single kill there? What is this misfortune doing all the time? And why is my mana regen so... Oh, I blew up. I was like, I had no mana a second ago and suddenly I have full mana. Yeah, I know about Olaf too. I ulted the other guy. Oh shit. Yeah, this guy. I'm dead. Yeah.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down. Double kill.
I'm just slowed forever, man.
You have been slain.
So dull. You know Fall Guys free on Epic Virus Games? Man, I played like a clone of that game, that was so stupid. I think there is like... We might not be bad as like individual players, compared to the enemy team. But our team has like no synergy. It's like everyone is just going anywhere, you know, and the enemy team is more coordinated. And so even though we might be better individually, and not even that, we keep losing because oh shit. Why is this guy not helping me? This guy's an idiot. He had more than enough HP to help me. Now he's going into Olaf. He's got 9 kills, plays so passive. How does this item help against... How does this item help against anyone? It just makes teammates better. Why does nobody stun this cunt? Everyone just runs away. Yeah, I'm trying to think about a... I'm hoping for a situation where I can flash ult, but it's like... I don't think my team is even gonna follow. Look what this Jinx is doing. Just walking back and forth. And then when I'm in, what's gonna happen is everyone just slows me forever, and then I'm alone, getting slowed by like 2 or 3 people. Here's a good opportunity. He made about me. Ah! How does this item help against these guys? How is this good against Olaf and other guy? It just scales friendlies. Unless this takes into account my teammate and how they can counter them, so I buff the people that can kill them. Because they have armor, you know, and then I pick that which does more magic damage. But I highly doubt this is that well thought through. We have no magic. Oh, we have this guy with magic. And I don't know. I don't know which one to buy. I get this one too, so I'm gonna go for this one because it gives me some ability haste. Time for a Sona split push.
An ally has been slain.
Sona split push coming in. My whole team's dying with Baron. Wait, did we not get Baron?
Slain. An ally has been slain.
Did you not get Baron?
Shut down.
I died. Oh yeah, right. I was confused.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
I can't really do anything here.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I mean, I didn't care that much for Baron. I was just wondering how everyone is dying here. And I'm pretty sure the rest of the team had Baron. They blame me, they ping me, you know. I mean, I wasn't even close to them, so... If you compare that, I go down here, I would have been here somewhere. I wouldn't have made it anyways, I would have just died as well. Okay, we got easy kill. Didn't see it, but pretty sure it was easy. 4v1. We need all the vision, man. Get a vision. Oh, he nearly died there. Help me! Everyone is running! There's 4 people nearby me. 3 people. And it's a 2v4. Is this Swain so overpowered or what? He's got 1 kill. The fuck?
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Complete morons. Well, I cannot be frontline, so... I hate people that ping all the time. Why are we not going for Baron now? Our team is just playing sit back and relax anyways. So they have more than enough time to just sit back and defend our inhib or well the mid lane. Holy shit, this misfortune damage! Unreal, man. I guess I should just save my ult for misfortune. This guy defended our base really good actually. He got them all distracted. Pretty interesting game. It's always these weird games where I win. Yeah, like the whole match I'm thinking, okay, we are losing, and then we end up winning. Silver 1, baby! Woo! I don't know. They're overall much more gold than us. Basically everyone had more gold than us except for the big guy here. Fuck me. Did anyone in the chat think we were gonna win? Rakan. Upgrade 3780. I couldn't tell you if you were gonna win or lose. I have absolutely no idea what I'm watching. Very similar to what I'm seeing. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. There's like a fly or some motherfucker in front of my monitor all the time. And I'm getting angry. Because I hate it. Oh, there you are. Bitch! He did. I hate it when there's like a little motherfucker pixel. You know? It's like a pixel that's walking across your screen all the time. Makes me angry, real angry. Yo, Reinfo, what do you think about this new store page? Steam. That's like really annoying. It's like really bad. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking retarded. It's like the opposite of compact. Not compact. That's the only thing I can think of that's not compact. Review terms by continue. I acknowledge that I have read and understood the Blizzard Datenschutzerklärung applicable to my country of residence. What? See, I said it on stream. I have no idea what I just clicked continue on. I didn't even understand the sentence. They can't hold me liable because I didn't even understand what I clicked OK for. Well, continue. That's how you do it, yeah? You don't know what you click for. Can't hold you accountable. I'm innocent. I just wanted to play the games that I paid for. Okay? Idiots. Let me play my games. Yo, we have this very weird system at work. It's like a program, and then you load in the data, and currently we have like stuff that's unavailable, you know, and so the stuff that comes in, the data, needs to be filtered. Well, you try to load it into the system with the program, but it doesn't work because like half of the stuff is unavailable at the moment. And so we got this guy, he's trying to load them into our system by pressing a button, and then it takes like a minute or two, and then it throws out all the errors that all the data that came in is, you know, there is at least one item that is incorrect or unavailable or whatever. And so they teached me how to navigate that program so that I can help them when he's on vacation, or like right now where there's like lots of shit to do. And so it's like really annoying because you got like all the data that comes in, and the data is then split into two categories, and that is like you got like a drop down, you know, so you got one item, so to say, like one button that includes one of the things, and then you got another in the drop down is another item where it shows how much. Like let me try to give you an example of how you can imagine. Imagine you order a cheeseburger at McDonald's digitally online. Yeah, online. Like you order food online through the website, right? And you say you want 3 cheeseburgers, you want 5 fries, and like 2 Coca-Colas. Okay? So you got the order, and then you send the order in to McDonald's, but then McDonald's doesn't have cheeseburgers right now. Okay? So now the order is on the website or whatever. It's like in the cloud, and they need to pull it into their system so that they can like process the order. But it doesn't work because the cheeseburgers are unavailable in their system and in reality. So what they have to do is there's one guy that needs to delete the cheeseburgers manually, and then he can load it into the system. It's basically like that, but bit different. There's like no order and no cheeseburgers, but the idea is the same. I think it's pretty clear. And so you got like these, the items are basically cheeseburger, fries, Coca-Cola, right? You got the free things there, and then when you click on the little button on the side, you then get a new, like, let me actually just show you. I can just do it with paint, which gives you maybe a bit of a better example here. So imagine the program. The program is like this little box, and then on the side here you got like item 1, and then item 2, item 3, etc. Right? It just goes on. It's like 20 things or whatever. And next to these you have like triangles. Yeah. And so if you click on the triangle, what happens is another thing here appears, you know. You really paid $2 for that. Really, man, this guy's stupid. Did the thing pop up? Thanks, Puntari. Thanks, Puntari, for the basically free membership. Appreciate it. And so, and then what you need to do is here in this thing, this is basically like a little button here, and then this is a little button, and the other ones are buttons too, right? So then you click on this one, and then on the side here it will show you what the item is. It shows you a number, you know, let's say 1, 2, 3, etc. right? That's the item, you know. Let's say it's a cheeseburger, and now let's say you know that the cheeseburgers are not available. Now what you need to do is you click on a little button here. There's another button. Click on that, brings you to another page, and then you delete this number, or you change it to something that's available. Then you go back. Then here's a little button as well that appears later. You click on that button, brings you to another page, and then it shows how many it is, you know. So let's say you order 2 cheeseburger, then here would be the number of the cheeseburger. And then if you go into item 3, it shows you 2. So there's like a little 2 in here. Now that's not really an issue, right? But what is an issue is that you have essentially this, but you have like many. It has like 50, 60 or whatever. And they all have the same name. They're not like here item 1, item 2, item 3. It just says a random number. I mean, some random letters and numbers, and they're all the same. So imagine everything here would be called item 1. Yeah. So you don't know what the hell is in here. And there's like a little delay. First of all, every time you click on the triangle, there's a bit of a delay, like 100, 200 milliseconds. Now imagine there's 50 of those, and you click on this triangle, tack, 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 tack. And then what you need to do is you need to click on the drop down here, the new ones that appear under all of these, and you click on that, and then it shows you here on the side which number it is, what item or what ID. You click on that, and now you realize, okay, well, this is available. You click on the one above, this is available, and every time you click there's a delay of like 200 milliseconds, and then you go through the whole list, 50, 60, I don't know how many it is, lots of them. You click, you look, you click, you look, then you find something that's unavailable, you click on that, delete the number, click on the other one, delete the amount, go back. There's always a delay, you know. So if you've got like a list of 30, 40 and there's 5, 6 things missing, it takes 10 minutes to do one of them, you know. And so I talked to the guy that's working on this, like working with this, and I said, you know what would be pretty smart? If you made a program, you know, like a cheat that would look like when this list here is being created, you hook the function, okay, and then every time it creates a new drop down, it checks what the like not the one that you click on the button, but literally this thing here, item 1, and then the next one, and then you check what the values are, compare that to a list of all the ones that are available. Like you have to manually update the list, but that's not a big problem. And then if there is something unavailable, or this item here has a number that doesn't exist in the list, then you make this text red, or you put a little brackets here, or you just change the text. It doesn't fucking matter, you know. Then instead of this saying item, it just says, I don't know, shit. It doesn't matter, you know. You just need to see it, that it's different. That would save so much time, because all you need to do is look at all the ones that are called shit, click the drop down, change the number manually, and then go to the next one that's shit. You save like, I mentioned you save 8 or 9 minutes, because if you know where they are, you just click zack, okay, done, zack, okay, done, zack, okay, done, you're done, you know. I mean, I could probably make this fully automated, you know, where you just open this page and it fixes it all, and then you go in it and then you go back out and it's all done, you know. But I don't want to take away people's jobs, you know. He says it's cool if it would be completely automated, then he can do something else. But I don't want to take it. I don't want to, you know. Maybe they then say he doesn't have anything else to do, and then, you know, they kick him out or whatever, because his whole job is manually done. I mean, automatically done. So what I'm gonna do is, the problem is the program that doesn't run on the computer. It's like you need to have a VPN that's connected to the headquarter, and only then this program launches. Otherwise you don't get the program. The program is like not actually on your computer. Like it is there, but it's not like, I don't know how to explain. So what I'm thinking about to do is, you know, I slide a little program. This program already exists. I slide a little program onto my work laptop. Then I dump the whole process, send the process over to my computer, like the dumped process, do all the analyzing, do all the coding, and I'm thinking about having an external program that's like, you start it once a day, have it in the background, you know, you just open it up. Doesn't even need a console, you know, it doesn't need anything. You just start it up and that's it. Maybe like a little pop-up that says that it started. And then it just chills in the background, and whenever you open this page, it modifies all the shit. So as I said, it just hooks this stuff, you know. But it runs on work laptop or what? Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Like there is a program, but I don't think what I'm seeing in that program is on the laptop. Imagine it like Minecraft, okay? Imagine you have Minecraft, but it's all empty. You know, the blocks are essentially there, but they have not been placed yet. So the program is basically like this sandbox, and then when you connect to the server aligns the blocks like in Minecraft, and so you see the end product, you know, you see the map, the sheeps, and the resources and all that, right? And so I think that's what that program is. So the program is there, but it doesn't do anything. Like it's like you have just an API and then the server sends you all the scripts. Yeah, I run the GDEX on work laptop, I don't care. I mean, I installed a bunch of programs already. I've like Telegram installed, I got like WhatsApp installed. I don't know what else I got installed. I installed a bunch of things to make myself a little bit more comfortable. Nobody complained. They're not looking into my laptop anyways. All the other workers, they're all paranoid. They're scared that the group chat, we have this little Skype, Microsoft Teams on the laptop, and they're all paranoid that the boss is reading our chats, you know. Like they're too scared to talk shit about the company on that, you know. So they always message me on WhatsApp and then talk shit there. So, do they know about your channel? Yeah? What? I mean, I don't care. The only thing I'm really doing is I'm improving the program so that this shit is actually manageable. And I'm saving them a lot of time. You know? So, it's not a GDEX. I mean, it is, you know? But if whoever made this program made it properly in the first place, I wouldn't need to do this, you know? And I'm doing it basically free of charge. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I have to work with this and it's fucking tedious. I want to do other stuff. More important stuff especially. With this upgrade, this is gonna be like a side hustle, you know. I do it like, it takes me like 10 minutes, you know, and then I can focus on whatever I was doing beforehand. Without this, it takes the whole day to manage all this bullshit. Today 3 people were working on that and we didn't manage to get it done in time. So just imagine if you have a task that takes you right now 10 minutes and you crack it down to, let's just say 3 minutes, okay? It never takes that long. It doesn't even take me 10 minutes to do the task. But let's just say you have something that takes 10 minutes, you have something that takes 10 minutes, and you shave off 7 minutes by a little improvement. And to be honest, that is a tiny improvement. That's really easy to code. Then, you know, that's like fast. If you have full control, you could look at installing root certificates to intercept all HTTP requests and hit endpoints directly. I have no idea how all of this shit works. Like, I need to look at this first. Maybe this is actually all on the computer anyways. But what I'm thinking is that this is, because there's like many different windows, they all look the same, but they do entirely different things. So to me it feels like it's like a sandbox and the scripts are just, you know, being downloaded, and so they just happen to be there as you work on it. And so I'm thinking about having to intercept that.
Traveling to Hanamura.
And the most logical thing is
Prepare your
to
defense.
find the
Select your
loop
hero.
or whatever, and then just doing a little check. So yeah, I'm thinking this is probably like a couple lines of code. Like once you have that reversed, it's probably a couple lines of code. Like if you have the hook and everything, the actual code is probably like 2 lines. Because how hard is it to change the color of text?
Attackers incoming.
Not that hard.
30 seconds.
It's probably even less.
I'm with you.
Probably just byte patch something and then it's red instead of whatever color it is now, blue. Reversing that sounds not worth. Dude, trust me, it's like such an annoying, tedious piece of shit work.
4.
Your support has
Like I'm not reversing the whole thing. It's like you're reversing infinity ammo. Yeah? You find the ammo count. You find the ammo count and then you just check. You just check what accesses that address and then you nope it. You know, that's what I mean with reversing. I just find that section and then modify it how I want and write like a tiny program and save us all a lot of time.
You should be at peak performance level. Damage increase. Ich bin da. Let's get you back in the fight. You look like you needed help, Genji. Damage amplified.
To me it's like in Black Desert, you know, you could just train the horse manually and do the repetitive task yourself. It's not like it's hard, but it's just annoying, you know. Why should I? If I could make this completely automated, you know. In this case I don't want to make it automated because I'm only gonna work on this for a little bit and maybe I make a version that is automated for myself, but I'm not gonna give it to them. Simply because, as I said,
Heroes never die. I could use some assistance. You should be at peak performance level.
oh, that's not good. Break the shield, break the shield. Porn downloader or at work porn downloader. Speaking about porn, the other day I was looking up something on Amazon for my girlfriend, and I don't know what I was looking for, but I ended up looking at some dildos and shit. At work. I don't care, you know, nobody said anything. And I doubt anyone is gonna say something, like, why do they care?
60 seconds remaining.
I'm taking care of you.
I mean, I wasn't even in the office, you know, like, if you're in the office and people are seeing that and they are like, oh yeah, I was in the office, never mind. Yeah, well, nobody was behind me or anything, so... Like, nobody was sitting nearby or anything. Nobody could see it.
30 seconds remaining.
I don't understand why people are so upset if you like look at porn. Like I'm not actively watching porn at work. Yeah. If I go on Amazon and I order some dildos or I look at some dildos for my next purchase, what's that any of your business?
Damage increase.
Everyone's old enough at work, so
And we make a great team.
man, how could I not? Fuck! I was holding my mouse and shift, so I wanted to fly to somebody.
Immer unterbricht mich jemand auf.
Waste of time should not be wasted. Time on computers are made for automation.
0 to 0. Switching
I just don't think it's that hard, you know. Sounds like you're overqualified for your job.
Select your hero.
I am. But I'm happy with the job. It's low brain usage. It's I don't know what it's called. It's to some degree relaxing. You have like no responsibilities really.
I'll be watching over you.
It's relaxing, you know. I don't want a job where you have like shit to care about. I mean, sure, I have shit to care about there too.
Commences in 30 seconds.
I don't know. It's like if you're at McDonald's in the kitchen, you know. What responsibilities do you have other than making the burgers in time and making sure the burgers are done? None.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
And I guess that's the good part about the job, you know. And at the end of the day, it pays. You know, I get my money. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they paid like twice the amount, but
I'm with you. You've got this.
I guess that's not happening.
Healing stream engaged. This is not the end. Damage was engaged. Well done. We make a great team.
I would.
Schaden verstärkt.
I'm not sure why we are not going in.
Damage amplified.
Go, go, go.
Heroes never die.
Look at this guy just standing in the tube.
Taking the objective.
This guy comes way too late.
The wonders of modern medicine.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by going in? I literally had a good run there.
Press
yeah.
W.
No one went in.
Press W.
No one went in at all. So what are you trying to say?
Press the W.
I'm taking
I'm not talking to you anyways. I'm talking to Orisa. He's just standing there.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me and I was like, oh my god, say what?
Nah, you went in and then Orisa was still in the choke.
No.
Are you girl?
You look like you need a
Oh my god, this woman, this cock is going.
I mean, it doesn't pay decent, it pays. I mean, what is decent really? Everything just got more expensive in the last 2 months or whatever.
30 seconds.
I guess I could save a shit ton of money if I sold my car. Because that costs me so much money to just stand around. Like, just insurance. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. I'm looking for a target to fly to. Nobody's here. I have no idea where my teammates are. We're gonna draw this because we are playing completely incompetent. How am I gold in this? How is this gold? Oh.
Heroes never die.
Clutch revive. Get the Ana, get the Ana. Ana on the... And then Lucio now, Lucio.
You should be at peak performance level.
Nice, GG. We only won because of my coordination in the end. Bad developed game. I have a tiny car. For me, car is only subwoofer really. As long as you can fit a decently sized subwoofer in it and it drives, that's all I care about, you know. If I want to go fast, I drive the motorcycle. So I'm only driving the motorcycle. Like last time I moved my car because I wanted to see if it still starts. It has been standing around for like a month. I tried to move it, but the rear brake, you know, you got like the handbrake thing, and it was on the whole time. And I tried to move the car and it didn't move. Like I had the handbrake down, I got the gear in, you know, I go off the clutch, and it goes forward a little bit, like a couple millimeters, and as I go off the clutch again, it goes back. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Did I like make a hole into the ground where the car like sunk into? Well, it turned out the rear brake was like, it didn't release. So I went off the clutch more and gave it a bit more gas, and then at some point it made like a huge noise, you know, like a bang. And that's when the rear brakes came loose. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I mean, normally I only know that in the winter when you have like the handbrake pulled on and in the night it freezes, then it doesn't go off. I didn't know it would also happen when you like leave it outside for a little bit. But I guess it did. But yeah, I haven't moved my car in like even then I didn't move it. I just moved forward a couple centimeters. That's it. Like I want to drive the car, you know, like drive it around a little bit so the dust, the rust gets off the brakes, and then the tires get a little bit of spinning, you know, so otherwise they get like, I don't know how you say, they like get edges because they always have the pressure on the same place. I mean, probably doesn't happen that fast anyways, but I just didn't want to, you know, I wanted to drive around a little bit. but there's almost no gas in it. And I got like no money because I put all the money in the bike. Yeah? I drive around all the time with the bike. Like basically every day. It's like really expensive to drive around. The fuel prices are like mad at the moment. And the money, it's like interesting, you know, like the money that you get is the same, you know, like I get the same money now that I got like 3 months ago, but everything got increased. Like my rent got more expensive, my insurance got more expensive, fuel got more expensive. I have no idea about food. I don't know. I never look. The snooze didn't get more expensive, interestingly enough. That's still the same price. And but you still get the same amount of money. Yeah? You imagine you have $100 and then your I don't know. You normally you spend $80. You know, suddenly a month later you need to spend $120 to get the same shit. Play Minecraft or no balls. How expensive is fuel for you? Here it's £2 per liter. I don't have pounds. We have kilos. But we don't pay with kilos here, we pay with euros. Fuel is, I mean, it always goes up and down, but it's like 2.10. A bit below that. It's between €2 and 2.10, but more on the high side. I think it's like above 2.05, like 2.05. It's always above that, so it like goes between 0.5 and 0.1 euros. I have an e-scooter tuned to drive 30 kilometers. If I need a car, I ask friend or dad. 30 kilometers, what the fuck is that? That's me driving in first gear. With idle. Takes you 2 hours to go 60 kilometers. Just imagine that, and that's speaking if you're constantly full speed. There's no way your e-scooter goes 60 kilometers anyways. If you go full speed all the time. Like your average speed is 60. I mean, if your average speed is 30. That's assuming you never have to slow down at a traffic light. Today I went home from my girlfriend. She is about 60 kilometers away from me. My average speed, according to MUF, was about 125 average. But there's a lot of construction zones, which is like an 80 or whatever. And then also it's partially in the city on like where she lives and where I live. So it's probably like 5 to 10 minutes in the city, and then like 20 minutes it's like autobahn with constructions and shit. So I was going pretty quick. My girlfriend was like, how did you go so quick? Like, how I got there so fast. Yeah. 60 kilometers. Yeah. Like with the car, it's normally like 45 to an hour minutes. With the bike, can almost do it in 30. Especially because the bike has one big upside, and that is the traffic doesn't really bother you. You know, like traffic lights, they don't, I mean, sure, they're red, but all the cars lined up, they don't bother you. Normally in a car, you go all the way at the back, you stop, and then well, you know, you have to wait. And then when the first cars go over the light, it turns red already. I mean, again. And so you're not just sitting there for one phase, red phase. You're sitting there for multiple sometimes, depending on the traffic and cars and shit. But with the bike, it doesn't really matter. You just go all the way to the front, and then you go. So you save a lot of time just by doing that. Of course, on the autobahn, where it's just straight and there's no traffic lights, rarely there's any traffic jams. I mean, sure, and in the rush hours there is, but you know, normal times there is, you know, you can go pretty fast. So that's probably equal to the car. But soon as you get off the autobahn, there's always some idiot on the country road. He's not going the speed limit, you know. Country road is 100, they go 80, 70, you know. I shift second gear, zack, I'm in front of him. You know? And I go 100 again. Of course, I'm always below the speed limit or just on it. Never too fast. Don't ask me how I did the 125 average speed when the speed limit is 130. I did it, okay? Trust me. You got no proof. Yeah, zack. Driving a motorcycle is really cool. Till it starts to rain, then you're fucked. I drove to work once. I mean, I drove to work a couple times already with motorcycle. But then I look out of the window in the morning, and it's just very, very little rain. You know, I look out. I don't even see the drops on the road. I can just see it on my window that there is like the slightest bit of rain, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna go with car. Doesn't matter. It's not even raining. So I walk down, you know, still basically no rain. Put on all the shit, start the bike, you know, get on it, start driving. And like 5 minutes into the ride, it starts to piss like crazy. That was like fucking the worst. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, nah, fuck that. If I go back, it's gonna take 5 minutes. Then I hop into the car with all the traffic. I'm gonna be way too late. I just continue, you know. I'm already wet. And then I arrive at the job in the office. I'm like completely soaked. It's dripping out of my jacket and shit. My clothes underneath were all wet too. I was wearing a t-shirt and a pullover. They were both wet. My jeans was wet. My shoes was wet. Everything was wet. But obviously I didn't have anything else. So I just sit there on this chair. The chair slowly getting wet too. You know, it is what it is. Luckily on that day, my boss comes in. Well, comes to all the workers. And he's like, yo guys, we gotta a COVID positive person in the office. He's not here today, but he has been the last couple days. So let's just calm down, everyone, and let's go to this place nearby, and we all go get a corona test, just to be sure. And so when I went there to the corona testing place, I bought some new clothes. Because I was all wet, you know. So I bought new t-shirt, new pullover, you know. I didn't get new jeans. They were still wet, but they were almost dry at that point. And that's the day, you know. And then I went back home, it was still raining, my new shit was wet. But it didn't matter because I was already home. So yeah, TLDR is, motorcycle is pretty cool until it rains. But there is like rain clothing for that. Essentially you got like a plastic bag over yourself. But I'm not even sure if I want to buy that. Like, you think I'm gonna carry around? You think I'm gonna carry on around a jacket that's like waterproof? And like pants that are waterproof? It's already hot in my normal clothes. Imagine I wear that shit. I'm dying. I'm literally in like what are these things called? Where like you got like plants inside, and then they have like this really humid atmosphere in there where it's like hot and wet, so like the plants grow faster. They're like, usually they're like transparent plastic things. It's like an like a quarantine plastic bag. That's what I'm probably gonna feel like if I'm driving around in that shit. But in the sun. It's probably not that bad, but you never know. How do you guys like the videos with the motorcycles that I'm uploading? Do you guys hate that or okay? Here's a video. You have only seen that video if you are either a member, or I sent you that link, or you watched the live stream at the time. Nowadays, I'm just saying beforehand, nowadays I'm a lot better, you know, at this. I don't know, I wasn't that comfortable at the time. If you have ever watched a video and you've... Wait. If you like watch a video from now, like this one, and you're wondering like, why is the mirror so weird? Like normally I have both of them close to me, right? And this video is the reason basically. Well, not this video, but that what's happening in that video is the reason why they're like close together. First of all, I basically never look into them. Ja, schau sie nicht an. Ja. So. I don't know. Nothing happened after that. Just a little zack. That wasn't even a zack. That was more like a ding. There was no impact. It looks worse on the video than it really was. It was literally just a little tap. Yeah. Like the mirror folds back really easily. Do I still have this stream? Let's see. You almost killed him. See, I've got the camera improved nowadays. Now it looks more forward. Actually, let me see if we got some footage here for you guys. Oh wait, I have some footage, but it's probably nothing special. Let's see how I do that. What's this? Oh, this is the wrong folder. The bad part about this is I wasn't using my... Oh, this actually works. So the bad thing is I wasn't using my spongy sponge. So it's very windy. And it's also not very interesting. He was going pretty slow. Like for me, I want to go faster, you know, and see how far I can lean in before I crash. But he on the other hand is always scared about losing grip and then dying or something like that. So we have very different motives of driving. He's more like I'm just driving around aimlessly type of guy, and I'm more of a let's do something type of guy. I don't know how other to explain it. I just want to improve. Yeah? Look at how fast we're going here. We almost stopped. By the way, I found a little extension for the camera mount, so I can mount it even higher, like facing further upwards. Because in this it didn't really work, that was the maximum. Who are you driving with? I met this guy at Burger King. Yeah, this is a replay, we're watching this right now. I met this guy at Burger King. He was like, I parked next to him, and then when I came back out after eating, he was still there. And he was like talking about my bike and stuff, and we exchanged numbers, and then, you know, we started to ride together. He showed me a couple nice routes, you know, I showed him a couple nice routes, and you know. The only problem with him is he's always late. You know, you say you meet up at, I don't know, 2. You're there, and then he comes at like 2:30 at best. That like annoys me, you know. I want to. Why do I tell you a time if you're gonna be late anyways? And there's like not an issue if you come too late once or twice, yeah. But if you come too late every fucking time, it just takes the piss out of me. I want to drive, not stand around. By the way, this app needs like a dark mode or whatever. It's like really annoying if it's so bright. Just tell him to come 30 minutes early. I did that already, it was too late still. Like, I did it, you know. I said, I'm gonna be at your place in like 10 minutes. You know, you can come down already. At his place, you know, he didn't even have to go anywhere other than leave his apartment. And so I took a shit, you know. I don't know what else I did. I think I did like a stop somewhere at like a gas station and stuff. And then when I came, like 20 minutes too late, he was still not done. And then I was still waiting 10 minutes for him. Imagine if I would have gotten there after 10 minutes. I would have waited again half an hour. This is actually the day I was recording the bird attack thing. That happens way later though. Does anyone in the chat actually ride motorcycles? Because I have a question. Are we gonna pass this guy? I can't remember. Guess we do. You guys want sound? Wait a bit. Why's the music still playing? I didn't even notice until now. I mean, the sound is not that good, it's just wind. Yeah, it's just wind. Without the sponge, it's not good. What I tried in this is, I wanted to see if it also works if I just put like toilet paper into the microphone, you know, like between like the case and the camera. I put toilet paper where the microphone is, and it didn't work. As you can tell. Look, here's this little village. It's like a 30 zone. He always goes 30. It triggers me. Just go. This like 100 meters 30 zone. Just go 50. Who cares? He goes 30. Look here, it's over. Could have just gone 50. Nobody would have cared. You know what he does problematic in my opinion? It's not a problem that he's going fast at some point. You know, I'm happy if he goes fast. Like we're going 90 here according to Speedo, which is probably like 80 in reality. But the problem is on the straights, he goes too fast. But in the corners, he goes always way too slow. And why is that a problem? Because cops like to stand on a straight, you know, they always like straights because then they get the best results with their little laser measurement speed things. You know, if you go off angle to them, then obviously the reading is gonna show less. It's only logic, right? Like if I go 90 degrees to the guy with the laser, then I have 0 speed towards him. And if I go at 45 degree angle, then I have like half the speed. So in the turn, they're never gonna laser you. I mean, sure, it might look weird when you come out of a corner with your knees on the ground and like 10,000 RPM or whatever. But they can't prove it, you know. They can only say, well, you are going too fast, and then charge you with like overspeed, but actually have no value. So they can't take your license away. You know, it might charge you, but probably not even that. And it really pisses me off when he slows down in the turn, because then I need to brake. I don't want to brake in the turn. And on the straights, then that's where he accelerates, and that's where the cops are most likely to be. That's the spot. Here the cops love to be exactly there. I think I went too far back. No. Right here in this little ditch on the right. Right there, where I'm looking, that's where they love to be. They always stand there. Well, not always, but during the day on the weekend, they love to have the car there and then have their little laser pointers pointed at you. Here's another, here's a 50. He drives 50. Here's 50 over. For this little left-hander, he slows down. The road is really bad on the right side here. That's probably why he went on the other side. As you can see, like I was also staying far to the left because it's like really bumpy and there's like a really weird surface. So it's not him being stupid or whatever. That has purpose. I have no idea. probably like 4 or 5 liters, but I've never tried to drive it, how do you say, fuel efficient, you know. So I can't like, I have an app on my phone for my car. Well, I downloaded it for my car, where you put in like you put in the kilometers that you currently have, like the total, and then you put in how much fuel you have in right now. Well, like how much gas you put in at the gas station, and then next time you go to the gas station again, you put in the new value, like the new kilometers, and then how much fuel you put in again, and then you keep doing that every time you refuel, and it calculates the average, you know, whatever fuel you have used over your career. Okay, that's that video. See, I love these turns, these really tight ones, but I'm too scared to lean in properly. Like whenever I start to lean to a certain point, then the whole tire becomes really slippery. It feels like I'm falling over. So I straighten up the bike again. But I'm pretty sure there is way more room. It just doesn't, it feels like the front is sliding away. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I need like the little training wheels or something to figure out if there is more room or not. That would be pretty cool if you can get one of these training wheels and then drive around like a racetrack or whatever to see whether or not you have more space. Because on the video it never looks like I'm leaning a lot. But to me it feels like there isn't much more. And if I look at the tire, you got like this little line on the outside that shows how much of the tire you're using, and that's basically, well, quite far on the edge. There's like probably like a finger width, and my fingers are not that fat, like an index finger in width, so it's not that wide, but you know. Like look, it looked like I didn't even lean at all. Here's a 30, you know, nobody gives a shit about this 30. There's like 20 meters 30. We go 30. Look at him. It's green. Yeah. It's green. It's like it's like thinking. And now he's like it's a perfect moment captured. Yeah, I'll try to explain, okay, while it happens. We come to the traffic light. It's red. It's green. I'm like, go. He's like, wait a second. So it's green, right? It starts to blink. Like flash. And now it's like, it's red. Basically, he didn't know where he wanted to go. What was I doing there? It's like really annoying to watch without the stabilization thing, but you cannot turn it on in HDR mode. And in HDR mode, everything is really bright. I mean, look at this. This looks beautiful. It looks almost brighter than it actually was. And I mean, it's pretty good. Like if you just look at this, you can see basically everything. You see this guy, you see the stuff down here. If I was shooting this with the normal mode, with the stabilization on, everything would just be black, pretty much. So, apart from the fact that there is no stabilization, it's perfect. This is in 1080p 1080p 30 FPS. Sorry, this one only works in 30 FPS, but I could record it in 4K, 30 FPS. So, I mean, it's a bit pixelated, but I'm not sure if there's any difference in 4K, really. Like, if 4K looks much better than that. But other than that, it looks pretty good. This fucking dickhead. Look at this dickhead. He's driving with his high beam on. I hate people that drive with high beam on. The video, really? Who was that? There was a random guy. I don't know. We were at like this bike meet. You actually saw us driving there in the first video. Where we then end up going up. Like, let me go back here. Here. This is the bike meet here. And so we come down this road here, and so essentially I was filming the other direction. We go around the bend here, and so we were standing here on the left side. Here, there's this door, and we were filming from up here, or I was. And so the guy comes around this bend and does a wheelie across the road here, or across the lane, and then basically exactly where we are right now with the camera in the other direction. And so yeah, we were here on, can you see my mouse? I don't think you can. Wait a sec. And then maybe you can better. There we go. So here's the door. And we were up here. And so the guy comes around this bend in the video. And he's like going here. And then he's like doing the wheelie here already. So we were here filming downwards and then later upwards. And the girl was like sitting here, I think. And then, well, we tried to go there, but they said they didn't have anything to drink, and then we left again because we wanted to go drink something. I think this is the turn where there was like a rabbit on the road, and he, like a dead rabbit, and he drove over the rabbit. There it is. It's right there. It's a bit blurry and all, but if you pay attention, now it's coming. There it is. It's right there. And he drove through it, he said. And I think now what he's gonna do is he's gonna do like left, right to get the blood off his tire or whatever. And I think he was leaning so far that one of his pegs skidded on the ground. That's what it looked like to me. I haven't watched this part actually. So there's gonna be some sparks at some point. Let's see if that was actually true. So at this point in real life, I'm wondering what the fuck is he doing? Why is he so slow and doing that? Oh, here, you see the sparks? What's that? What was that? It didn't look like it looked like it came from his tire. I thought he skidded his pegs. Or one of them.
Aha. Jetzt kann er es? Oder war der schon tot? Oder war der schon tot? Der war schon tot.
He's like, I drove over a rabbit. I'm like, did you just kill him or was he dead already? He's like, he was dead already. He thought it was a water puddle.
Bist du am Boden gestiegen, vor allem mit dem Fuß raus, ne?
I'm like, did you skid on the ground with the pegs?
Ja, weil er hat's den Urfunken gerissen.
So I'm saying there was some sparks.
Ah, von unten. Ja, hat schon so ausgeschaut. Wie du so gemacht hast. Ja, nein, ich wollte den Dreck machen, weil das Blut. Ja.
He's just talking about the blood on his tires.
Ja.
Flugzeug ist oder was das heißt, oder?
Mhm. There was actually some close call later. Let's see if we can find that. Wait, I think it's in the video with the bird. So here I'm trying a wheelie. Look at my attempt of doing a wheelie. Yeah, it's not happening. He's like, I was screaming at you, car, car, car. And I'm like, you really think I hear that? Anyways, let's see where this is like a really dark road. You can't see anything, and the forest makes it even darker. Like you have not even the moon or anything. And so I'm driving around here, and there's this, I think it was a left-hander that looked like it was not that tight, but then it got closer and closer and like it more tight. And so, well, it got a bit close. I'm not going quick. There's 100 here. Maybe that already happened, I don't know. I'm thinking about the wheelie again, you know. It looks it looks so stupid. This is where the bird. Oh, there's the bird. You already know that, so.
Hast du das gesehen, Alter? Ich hatte so erschrocken. Ich dachte mir so, was macht der Hase in der Luft, Alter? So was Blödes ist, sagst du. Irgend so ein Scheißdreck auf jeden Fall. So ein Riesending. Ja! Aus meiner Perspektive noch größer! Am Gürtel ist eine. Willst du am Gürtel fahren? Da können wir aber gleich Triester-Straße fahren.
Here's a pretty cool section, but sadly you can't hear anything. German. You see that BMW here? He cuts over our line here. This guy has no control over his car, you know. And then later, we catch up to him. Because he's going fucking slow. Like, I'm going the speed limit here. This says there's like 60 in here, and it's like a section control. So at the beginning they register your license plate, and then over the whole distance they measure your average speed, and by the end they take your they take your license plate again, and then they see how fast you were going. Like how long it took you to go through there. The other guys, especially the first bike, he was going really fast. Like a couple seconds after you saw him pass by, in the distance you could hear him go like, wah, bah, bah. And this is 60, and we're going barely 60, like just below 60. And the other guy was way quicker, so he probably got a ticket for that. So you gotta you gotta really follow the speed limit there. Because otherwise you're fucked. Like, it's really long because of the construction here. And then here it's still 60. And then on the left side is this little thing. This thing here. It got like radar and stuff in there. And if you're stupid, you're... Yeah, you see the camera, but it takes your... It's not a speed trap where you just slow down for the speed trap. It's literally at the beginning, you drive into the zone, it registers you, and then the whole zone you drive, it keeps track of you, and when you leave, it registers you again, and then it just checks when were you registered and when did you leave, and then it's basically, you know, the average speed is calculated because they know the distance and they know the time, and then they can calculate the speed. So if you go faster, you fucked. What you have to do if you go fast is you have to go slow to bring your average down again. I had a little navigation app on my phone. I think it was from TomTom, that had a section control mode. So if it knew there was a section control, then it would switch into the section control mode and would display you your average speed during the section control. So you could keep going faster or slower depending on what you need. Pretty cool feature. I mean, it is a normal navigation app, but like the navigation app has like the speed trap warnings, that one also had a section control mode or whatever. It would show you how long the section control is and speed limit and what your average speed is and shit like that. I didn't know that existed either till I saw it. It was like, I think it's like TomTom Go. I think that's what the app was, but it's like you get like 30 days for free if you download it, but then they want like money for it. So yeah, I uninstalled it again afterwards, after the 30-day trial. You can try to maybe you know, I don't know, delete the files or whatever and see if that works for you. I've not tried that. Like maybe it just drops a file to see whether or not you already had a trial.
Step parada.
Step parada. Let's see if I got some more in store for you guys. And then after that, I'm gonna go to bed. Hehe. Let's see. I need to grab my camera first. It's somewhere in my bag. Reset time. Oh god. I didn't put the battery in for too long. Shit. Okay, we got a couple videos here. 1, 2, 3, maybe 18. I think these are just the ones that we just watched, to be honest. My god. Yeah, it's just that. Sorry, I don't have anything on my card here. Okay, well, guess we're gonna go to bed now. I need to record some. I didn't drive in the last couple days. Yep, it's bedtime. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Wish everyone a good night. See you tomorrow. Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna be home tomorrow, but I'm not sure if home means driving or playing or sleeping. Don't know. Can't tell. We will see. Anyways, have a great evening. And see you guys.